What up, people? It's your boy, the Godfather Hip Hop, and I'm Big Daddy, sexy Jimmy Love, from Auckland, New Zealand, to give you all a personified and extremely extravagant song dedicated to one of the world's highly extreme and fiction-based ancient war movies of all time, the immensely favorable Troy. Set back in the 12th century BC between the Greek army and the rivers and kingdom of Troy. This outstanding movie talks and explains about the lives of ancient times, where the king of Sparta, Menelaus, makes a truce between Sparta and Prince Hector and his younger brother, Prince Paris of Troy. But the truce between Troy and Sparta was demoralized when Menelaus finds out that Prince Paris and his wife Queen Helen are having an unadulterated affair behind Menelaus' back. Prince Paris smuggles Helen on their homebred vessel and ship, only to be blastified by his older brother Hector and his unaccepted rage of Helen, and that his younger brother may have sparked off a war between Troy and Sparta. After angry and depleted, Menelaus seeks revenge with the help and assistance of his older brother King Agamemnon, and his Greek army agrees to go to war against the army of Troy and their persistent king, King Priam, father of Prince Hector and Paris. When they bring Helen to their kingdom of Troy, Priam accepts her delightfully, knowing that there will be repercussions towards Prince Paris and himself. Leader of the Greek army, Odysseus asks and persuades the legendary and astute soldier Achilles to join them immensely and take over and conquer Troy. Which is exactly what happens when Achilles and his own troops and soldiers sack the Trojan beach and destroy the temple of Apollo, abduct the princess of Troy, Briseis, and overtake and overpower Prince Hector and his soldiers and spare their lives. Soon after, the war begins, and Prince Paris astutely asks Menelaus to duel him for Helen's hand. But Prince Paris is overpowered by Menelaus, who slays him. But before Menelaus could finish off the job, Hector steps in and intervenes and kills Menelaus. Agamemnon, in disbelief, orders his troops to charge and kill the army of Troy. After a while, they are gunned down by the Troy's archers. Meanwhile, Hector kills the Greek's biggest warrior, Ajax, and the Greek army return and fall back to the Trojan beach. A confident King Priam orders Hector and his troops to attack the Greek army at night and successfully do so. When Hector kills Achilles, cousin Patroclus, posing as Achilles, has his throat cut by Hector, only to realize that he had made a huge mistake. Upon being told, Achilles vows revenge and goes to Troy and orders Hector to meet him outside and do battle. Achilles wears Hector down after a jubilant battle and kills him and drags him back to the Trojan beach, with the whole kingdom of Troy and their king watching and looking on. On that night, Priam sneaks into Achilles' quarters and begs and pleads to return his son's dead body and Briseis back to the kingdom of Troy to prepare the funeral and royal protocols of their beloved Hector, which Achilles agrees to in honor of Prince Hector. Knowing that King Agamemnon will drive the Greek army to condemnation and their destruction, Odysseus concocts a decisive plan to destroy their enemies by building a gigantic wooden horse out of the both parts of, and they hide away in a nearby cove until their giant horse is brought back into the city. Priam, believing it was a gift from the gods, a scout is then killed and shot by an arrow after discovering that the Greek army were hiding, and some of the soldiers cautiously emerge out of the giant horse, open the Trojan gates, and attack fearsomely in the middle of the night and kill as many Trojans as they can kill. Long story short, Odysseus kills Glaucus, Agamemnon kills Priam, Briseis kills Agamemnon, and Paris kills Achilles with his arrows. By the morning, the Greeks finally discover Achilles' dead body and farewell their legend, burning his remains. The end. Before I go, my people, I want to shout out and pay respects to Wolfgang Peterson for giving us an awesome and epic movie, and actors Brad Pitt, Achilles, Hector, Eric Bana, Paris, Orlando Bloom, Priam, Peter O'Toole, Menelaus, Brendan Gleeson, Agamemnon, Brian Cox, Odysseus, Sean Ben, Patroclus, Garrett Hillen, and Helen Diane Kruger, and all the spectacular actors and cast and producers for giving us an exciting and fantastic movie. The song is by your boy Big Daddy, Jimmy Love. Peace. Yeah, it's your boy Big Daddy, Jimmy Love in the house. So let's go down to Bad Bitch movie, Troy, in 2004. This song's called Jimmy Love pays tribute to Troy. Jimmy Love pays tribute to Troy. In the late 12th century BC, a battle between the troops of King Agamemnon and much of their chariots as a burden. When the great warrior Achilles defeats the slave champion in single combat, he killed him quickly and yells, "Is there anybody else? How's that?" Meanwhile, Prince Hector of Troy and the younger brother of Paris negotiate a peace treaty with Menelaus, king of Sparta. Paris is having an affair with Menelaus' wife, Queen Helen, so full of infidelity and so much laughter. Paris smugglers are aboard their homebound vessel, enraging Hector. He wanted Paris to take it back because he didn't accept her. But Hector knew his brother's stupidity had sparked off a war. It was too late for them to get back Helen to Menelaus' door. Upon learning this, Menelaus meets with Agamemnon, his other brother, and asked him to take him to the kingdom of Troy sooner or later. Agamemnon, who had long waited to conquer Troy, he's so adamant and wicked old boy. He agrees that will give him control of the Aegean Sea. To all of the enemies he will deceive. Unless the king of pilots to give us advice to try and destroy Troy was not very nice. Odysseus, king of Ithaca, persuades Achilles to join them, but Achilles was so persistent and sarcastic towards them. Achilles, who strongly dislikes Agamemnon, eventually decides to go with his own private army and troops to go with the foe. His mother Thetis tells him he will die, but forever remembered was no lie. In Troy, King Priam dismayed when Hector and Paris bring Helen to their kingdom. It was true love and not a fling, but he welcomes her as a guest and decides against sending her home. Paris will follow her back and be killed. He didn't want to be alone. Instead, they met the Greeks in open battle. The Greeks' army arrived shortly after to take the Trojan beach, mostly thanks to Achilles and his Myrmidons who were out of reach. Among them his cousin Patroclus sacked the temple of Apollo. To follow Achilles' lead and rules they must follow, but they allow Hector and the surviving Trojans to return to the city. They held their heads in shame and full of pity. Achilles claims Briseis, a priestess and the cousin of Paris and Hector, as a war trophy, but Achilles treats her like a queen and protects her so seriously. But he is angry when Agamemnon spitefully takes her from him. Achilles decides he will not aid Agamemnon when they lay siege to Troy. So believing that Trojan and the Greek armies meet outside the walls of Troy, Agamemnon felt undeniable and so coy. Paris offers to duel Menelaus personally for Helen's hand. In exchange for the city being spared was the Prince of Troy's plan. Agamemnon intended to take the city, regardless of the outcome. Paris felt fear, nowhere to run. Menelaus wounds Paris and almost kills him, but Hector steps in to save his son, younger brother on a whim, and kills Menelaus in front of the Greeks' army. Agamemnon orders his army to charge the Trojans. Was so alarming. In the ensuing battle, most of the Agamemnon forces fought to Troy's archers and Hector to defend themselves and keep fighting and marching. Hector kills Ajax, the Greek giant warrior, so fearless and unremorseful in the Greek gladiator. On Odysseus' assistance, Agamemnon gets the order to fall back. They felt defeated in a probable not attack. In order to keep the spirits up, he gives Briseis to the Greek soldiers for their amusement, but Achilles rescues and bends the Greek soldiers so scolded. Briseis sneaks into Achilles' quarters and intends on killing him in the night. However, she forced Achilles' hospitality that made love until daylight. Losing her virginity to her man Achilles, Eve made him feel special and found at ease. Achilles, realizing the world is a lost cause and stupidity, resolves to leave Troy in the morning. Despite Hector's advice, otherwise about the impending victory, they cannot get too cocky sufficefully. Priam instructs him to retake the Trojan beach in the night and force the Greeks home. They will fight. They attack that brings the Greeks together, and the Myrmidons enter the battle, defending with their swords and making them rattle. Hector basically kills the man he believes to be Achilles and cuts his throat, only to discover it was actually Patroclus, Achilles' cousin. Oh no! Devastated, the armies agreed to stop fighting for the day. The Greeks knew the Achilles will make him pay. Achilles informed of his cousin's death and vows revenge. Achilles will fight Hector to the end, knowing of the coming retribution. Hector leads his wife to Germain. There was a secret tunnel beneath the city of Troy to take the child and survivors and all the girls and boys if the city should die and city fall. The next day Achilles arrives outside Troy. The man takes to come out. Hector! Hector! Is all everyone could hear Achilles shout. The two fight evenly for a while until Achilles wears Hector down and kills him almost with a smile, dragging his corpse back to the Trojan beach, straightening this relationship with Briseis. He told Briseis of all the faces of men he has killed, so enraged and speculative and anger filled. Priam in disguise sneaks into the camp and meets with Achilles, imploring him to take Hector's body to Troy for a proper funeral. Priam begged and said please. Ashamed of his actions, Achilles agrees and allows Briseis and Priam to take poor Hector back to Troy and promise to truce for 12 days so that Hector's funeral may be held in peace, so that the Trojans can mourn their Prince Hector, who's now deceased. Achilles tells his men to return home without him, to lose Briseis felt like a sting. Agamemnon declares that he will take Troy no matter what. He's so angry and revengeful to defeat Troy is the plot. concerned that Agamemnon may lead them to destruction. Odysseus concocts a plan to get inside the city by having the Greeks put in a gigantic wooden horse so they can plan to overtake Troy with no remorse. They made their horse from parts of their boats. If they succeed, they will gloat. They abandoned the Trojan beach, hiding in their ships in the nearby cove to make us see that they have left the tricky scheme to ploy and their best. Priam orders the horse brought inside the city as a gift from the gods. Over Paris' objections, the only one to nod and disagreed that he didn't believe that the Greeks had gone, but they will find out not so long. A Trojan scout finds the hidden ships hiding in the cove, but he is shot and killed by an arrow by an archer. Oh no, just before he could alert the city that night, the Greeks hiding inside the giant horse ready to kill, ready to fight. As they emerge cautiously, they send a signal to open the gates, so the Greeks could attack fiercely and sack the city of the kingdom of Troy. So much destruction will follow, oh boy. While Jamashai and Helen are getting to the Trojans to safety for the tunnel, they needed to escape the mayhem with the man-made funnel. Paris gives the sword of Troy to Aeneas, instructing them to protect the Trojans and find them a new home. The city was left to burn so soon. Left alone, Glaucus is killed by Odysseus. After killing Priam, Agamemnon then finds Perseus and tortures to oblivion. But she stabs and kills Agamemnon like a war civilian. Achilles fights his way through the city and finds Perseus, but he is shot through the heel by Paris, seeking revenge for the death of his brother. That was Paris' intentions like no other. Paris put several more arrows in Achilles' chest until he collapsed vigorously. He's still the best. With his dying breath, Achilles states Perseus gave him peace in a lifetime of war. Achilles then implores Perseus to leave the city of Paris. With his dying breath, Achilles had perished. They escaped Troy before the remaining Greeks find Achilles' body and corpse. The aftermath of Troy finally taken, but they lost the legendary Achilles was so mistaken. The Greeks hold their own funeral protocols to acknowledge Achilles the man and soldier, and sends his bed remains and ashes to the heavens of man over. The end, Jamie Love pays tribute to Troy. Jamie Love's paid tribute to Troy. This personified in the immaculate song is tributed to the extraordinary director Wolfgang Petersen's film Troy in May 14, 2004, which describes and eventuates the true story and events between the kingdom of Troy and the Greek army, with the legendary soldier Achilles who defied an empire and remembered infinitely forever and ever. This song is your boy Big Daddy Jimmy Love. I want to make a shout out here. This is your boy Jimmy Love. This is my tribute to Brad Pitt's Achilles in the movie Troy. Yeah, New Zealand hip hop represent, baby. New Zealand hip hop represent. Just want to make a shout out to my support workers, Max Williams, to Pitt, Dallas, Tony Ann, and Nancy Pardon for supporting me for my music and my career. And a shout out to Bunton as well for doing the music for this song, baby. Yeah. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. God bless all you. Peace and love.